Hey guys, welcome back to Peanuts Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading on what do people assume about you based off your appearance. And we have three piles. We have pile one, which is our green, I don't know. Oh, actually it's Jade. It's Jade. Our Jade crystal bracelet. Pile number two, we have it's a plastic black and like kind of rhinestone bracelet. I don't know, but it looks kind of fancy, you know. I don't know, that's what I think. Still looks pretty cool. And for pile number three, we have my Agate my Agate crystal bracelet. I use it for focus and peace. I use it when I need some type of grounding. So this is what this is for. Yeah. So those are the pals. If you haven't already chose from the still shot, I will be starting. But I would like to give a big thanks out to the Peanuts. We are currently around 380 something. I don't know, 380 something. And I would just like to give a big thanks to everyone, all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate you guys so much. I just hope like the day ones, you guys definitely see the upgrade. And if not every single video I do, now we added a ring light to the equation, so you know. You know. All right, let's light some incense. Let's get into it. Also, if anyone is interested in getting or booking a reading with me, I am doing 50% off on all my Etsy readings until I reach 50 sales on Etsy. So yeah, go ahead, check that out if you guys are interested in the description box. All right. Okay, so if you chose pile number one or this Jade crystal bracelet, this pile is for you. And if you are new here, we just started making piles. Or I just started taking the cards out for 4. Oh my gosh, I remember this pile. This was so funny when I unraveled the Hoodoo Tarot, because automatically I heard, you're done, you're done. Automatically what I'm seeing here, or off bat, what I'm seeing here is that you're not someone who plays around. You are very intuitive, and people know this about you. People know that you're, based on like what you wear of your appearance, I can see that you wear like headscarves, you wear like maybe evil eyes, crystal bracelets. You may even wear a crystal bracelet like that. You may have a jade ring, that's what I'm seeing, or a crystal ring or something. Seeing a lot of crystal jewelry, or a lot of protection jewelry on you. So what I'm seeing here, what people see or what they assume based off your appearance is that they shouldn't mess with you. Spiritually, they shouldn't mess with you. Something is gonna happen. If they decided to mess with you, it's gonna come back to them. This is what I see here with this 8 of Cups in reverse and 7 of Swords. But yeah, let me explain all these cards, or let me tell you what they all are here. So we have the You're Ready card, 3 of Coins. This is the Moon card for the Hoodoo Tarot, but it's called Pa, like you know, Papa, or you know. 10 of Wands here in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. We have the Love card and Healthy Choices, Death horizontal, and Hierophant. So off bat, what people assume about you when they, you know, just seeing off your appearance is that you are somebody, and I just seen like jackpot. When people come into their life, they feel like they hit the jackpot. You see, and this is an ink right here. Unk. Here's a cross here in this card. People feel like you are truly aligned to the divine. They feel like this is just based off your appearance. Like your protection jewelry is giving it off, honestly. You could wear scarves like that, headband. You could like to protect your crown chakra, or hats like that, you know? I'm seeing you, you also wear some cute blouses, like shirts. Your shirts are, it just really shows off your shoulder, or maybe your neckline, your collarbone. And it looks really, really nice. Your face is nicely like structured. With the 3 of Coins to the You're Ready card, what people assume about you is that you know them before they even have to, before they even get to tell you about themselves. You know who they are. You got that look in your eye. You know what I mean? You got that look in your eye where it's like, I already know your last name. I know where you live. I know where your mama live. I know where your grandma stay. And I don't know if it's like you stalking people, or if you, no, it's not you stalking. It's not you stalking people. It's just you spiritually, you being able to read people. This is what I see. 3 of Coins. And also that you take good care of yourself. I see that your eyebrows are nicely shaped, nicely done. Like, I don't want to, yeah, all the time. All the time, your eyebrows are nicely done. All the time. Or you know how to do your eyebrows real nice. People may even ask you, I don't know, sidebar, but this is how you know this is your reading. People may even ask you to do their eyebrows. But yeah, or maybe that's your job. With this Moon card, what people assume is that if anything, really what I'm seeing, you reveal, what people assume is that you reveal what's done in the dark. You know, like your aura, it's you, the clothes that you wear. You may even like to wear, because look at this, it looks like drapey type of like room. Your clothes, it's not fitted, it's baggy. If it's not like pants and a shirt, it's dresses, it's shawls. You like to wear things that just hang loose. You like to be free in your clothing. You probably don't even like to wear underwear. That's what I'm saying. This is what people assume about you, that you don't even, like, you're very carefree when it comes to your clothes. See how this woman has a dress on? Like, just something very free and flowy on. You always have something nice and flowy on. I mean, you could like to wear something tight, but I just see, like, based off your appearance, people think that you a very carefree person. Dare I say, like, hippie like. With this love and healthy choices, people assume that you make very good choices for yourself. And not only that, you're not someone who would settle for like a overly materialized life. You're someone who could really kick it, or this is what people assume, someone who could really kick it, or maybe with the 8 of Cups in reverse to the 7 of Swords, maybe like going off grid or something, laying with the daisies, like chilling in a rainforest or something. I don't know, like if you ever went missing, people would just assume that you're out living life, you're out exploring nature. This is what people think based off your appearance. Like you're just you see how they're outside in this one? She's outside in this one. He's walking outside, he's outside. People just, they see you as someone who, they assume that you're someone who likes to be outside, someone who's very connected to nature. We did have the green bracelet here, so it's just a lot of heart chakra, if not heart chakra energy. This is like nature, just grounded energy. You could be a tarot reader, or people, this is what people assume about you, because you have a lot of like protection jewelry on. You have a lot of what is it called? You have a lot of jewelry that symbolizes like either spirituality or protection or healing, something like that, some type, or religion. You know, it's something where you have something on you, you carry it with you, you make sure you always have it on you. Or people always see you with maybe crystals. People always see you with your cross. People assume that you are very connected to the divine, like you make an effort. And you're probably listening to this pile like, yeah, doesn't everyone make an effort to get closer to the divine? Or no, they don't. They don't. You know, I just recently found out that not everyone prays. I mean, but like, understandable, cool. But I just pray because I want to get closer to God. You know what I mean? But not everyone has that push, and I think Pawan, you have that. You have that thirst. You have that hunger to get closer to God. You have that hunger to get closer to the divine, to nature, to Mother, just creation, like natural, raw experience of nature and of the real environment of Earth. Just like you're very close. I bet you recycle too, and you're very serious about it. Like you're not someone who just throws something on the floor and just leave it there. Like you're not someone who litters. It probably makes you feel bad when you litter. Like, I'm so serious. You're someone who I mean, money is nice, and I see that money comes to you pretty easily here. If it's not easily, you're always set for everything you need. Like you never really have to worry too much. Like I said, you have a lot of faith in a higher power, so that it's like money, it comes and goes in your life however you may see it. But like I see that you're good. You're not struggling, you're not needing, you're not wanting for anything. This is what I see. This is what people assume based off your appearance. Like you're secure. This is what people assume about you, that you're secure. Secure in who you are, what you want to be, secure in like what you do, secure in just life. Also, what people assume about you is that you cut someone off really, really quick. If you found something out intuitively, if you ever found something out intuitively, because people can just sense that you're intuitive just based off your looks. If you ever found something out, you'd cut them off like that. That's why in the beginning I was hearing like, you're done, you're done, you're done, you're done. I kept on hearing it. Like when I was pulling out the cards, I was like, damn, what's going on? Like people assume that you see what's going on. Like you see what's going on. Even when it's going on in the dark, behind your back, you see what's going on. This is what people assume about you. But yeah, Padawan, that was you guys' reading. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I will be moving on to pound number 2. Bye. All right, so if you chose pound number 2 or this plastic black and white bracelet, this is for you. I'm gonna stop calling it plastic. It looks so cute though. Like it's a cute bracelet. Pal 2, you could have gotten plastic surgery, or you look like you gotten plastic surgery, because I'm just calling it plastic. Like I didn't have to call it plastic. I mean, I did to explain it, but like it's still pretty. I feel like calling it plastic kind of degraded it a little bit, but it's still a pretty bracelet. It's cool. I like to wear it, you know? So you could have gotten plastic surgery, or this is how people, based off your looks, you look like you got plastic surgery. Some type of work done to your body. Oh my gosh, I remember this. This one was a good one. Oh my gosh. Based off your appearance, Pal 2, I'm gonna say this because when I was pulling the cards, I got a little message here that there's somebody around you trying to approach you romantically, and they don't know how. So I feel like they were eavesdropping on like your conversation or something, and then you dropped some type of dime here on like how to, you know, approach you. Or maybe you just said something that you wanted in a relationship, or maybe you said something, what kind of relationship you wanted, I don't know. But there's something here where with the 8-bit tarot, Magician, 3 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Maybe this could be an older person. If you're a man here, this is an older lady. If you're a woman here, this is an older man. And I hear that I see that this older man or this older lady it's like they're awkward. They're trying to figure out a way to like ask you about something that you may be interested in, because after I pulled these, the Justice card came out. I remember that. So it's something based off your appearance. Let me just say that you look like, because this gives me like sugar baby, sugar daddy energy. Based off your appearance, you look like you get taken care of. This is what I see. You may even have people that come into your life that easily get like sucked into you, like everything that is you, like they get sucked into your world. And it's kind of like, yeah. And as I'm just like, I just want to touch the rose quartz. I feel like people fall in love with you easily, and it literally allows you to get whatever you want with this Magician and the Three of Pentacles. It's gonna be like teamwork, but like the teamwork, like this, it's like what people assume about you based off your appearance is that people take care of you. Literally, you're provided for. This is what people think, and not in like a relationship way. No, in a way where you are like, okay, give me the money, and I guess I'll go on a date with you. This is what. This is what. Okay, and I'm saying that because how it came out, it was the Magician and the Three of Pentacles and the Hermit, right? Don't he have like some white hairs in here? This is literally an old man here. This is literally an old man. You could, but this is giving me like this could be an older person around you that wants to be your sugar daddy, sugar mama, but they don't know how to approach you. Very interesting, but hey, that is not the whole reading. I'm just gonna speed on past that. But yeah. So we have the no card, no exclamation mark in reverse. Listen to your intuition in reverse. Magician, Three of Pentacles, Hermit, addiction. It says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. And we have Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands, and the Justice card. So off that, what people assume about you, they assume that, like I said, you get what you want. You could be very attractive. I'm talking like attractive. People could hate on you a lot for being as attractive as you are. Because you remember when I was like calling this thing plastic? I was like, damn, why I had to call it plastic like that? Like, people may make fun of you. People may talk about you because you're like really attractive, and it makes them uncomfortable to where they feel like they have to talk about. They've had to find something wrong with you. Like, let's say you did get your body done. Like, yeah, Pal 2's attractive, but like, yeah, anybody who gets their body done is attractive. Like, no, I don't know. It's something where like you have people that are attracted to you around you, and that's how they see you. I'm reading these people, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is like a group of people here. We did also get the Three of Pentacles twice. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles in reverse, twice. In this card, there's people working in this Three of Pentacles. In this card, it's the Three of Pentacles in reverse. There could be people talking about how you don't have to work too hard. You could work alone. You could work alone, or you could like to be alone. You could just like be in your own zone. This could be at work, or this could just be like people observing you wherever, literally. People see that you like to be alone. You find more peace being alone, not doing too much, not being too hard on yourself, not, being overworked. People see this about you, or they assume that's who you are. They assume that's what you're like, this is what people think. They assume that you are someone who doesn't really like to work too hard. You just like to take from people. Not take from people in a bad way, but like take people's money, literally. That's what I heard. Oh my gosh, when I was pulling the cards, I heard that when people first see you, especially from the opposite sex, if you're a woman here, this is a man. If you're a man here, this is a woman. Like, when they see you, there are people around you, literally. Oh my gosh. I know this is so many messages, but there are people around you that may have some type of kink for giving people money, or some type of kink for like spending all their money on really attractive people. Or if not that, it's like you have somebody around you that's interested in spending a bag on you. So I definitely say look out for that, because it's heavy in here. But what I'm seeing here, people assume that you're someone who doesn't work too hard. People assume that people become like wrapped up in you, like you're some type of fantasy girl or fantasy boy, and you just look very appeasing to the eye. I do see that people assume that you get hated on a lot. There's two different people here, and I feel like I'm going all over the place on what people assume about you, right? But there's a lot of energies with their eyes on you. How to, I don't know what you do exactly, but I see that a lot of people have a lot of things to think about when it comes to you. They have a lot of things to say. I don't know. And there's one person, or there's one group of people where they're like, and these group of people, they don't have to know each other, but I'm saying there's a collective of people that watch you. They feel like, wow, Pal 2 gets hated on a lot just based off their looks, based on how they look, or how they, you know, come in the spot. This is also people like maybe you came into a party or something where they were there. My bad, guys. I had to clear a lot of storage. But anyways, when I picked this out, I was like, classy, kinda, you know, classy. But I still feel like a lot of people talk about you. Maybe like a lot of people talk about you around you, because it's like these people don't really know what else to do. They feel some type of attraction to you, and it's kind of like, I don't know, I should hate on this person. Like I said, they also feel like you get around. They feel like you round and round we go. I just keep hearing that song. With listen to your intuition in reverse, with no in reverse, it's like people can't really listen. They can't really, if they had any type of willpower, it's gone when you're around. It's like you're very attractive to where you could ask someone for something. Maybe it's their last dollar. In their mind, they're telling them no. Their mind is telling them, no, don't give this person our last dollar. This is our dollar. Like, we need this dollar. As soon as you ask, here. Like, I feel like you get whatever you want in that way. Like, people, it's just, it just feels like you get whatever you want. And people also feel like it's hard for people to move away from you. It's hard to get detached from you. It's hard to let you go. Like, if people really assume, when people look at you, they assume that you have someone crying at home because you're not answering the phone. People assume that you're breaking someone's heart, even if you're not, right? Even if you're not, people assume this just because you look that good. Yeah. I'm not too sure when the video cut off, but yeah. You guys will see. Now, with this addiction card and the hermit right behind it, someone has been watching you from afar. And I feel like what people assume, based off your appearance, what people assume is that you have a lot of stalkers. You have a lot of stalkers. You have a lot of people who are waiting to, you know, people who are watching you, waiting for their turn, waiting for you to give them like something, attention. People may even feel like you have hoes. Like, a lot of them, hoes are in like rotation, literally. That's what I'm seeing here. Based off your appearance, you look like you live a wonderful home life. Like you just have like the best adventures whenever. This kind of feels like people who are at your job or at work, they feel like you have a nice home life. You're very comfortable at home, or you just like to be alone. So it's like people want to know what you're all about. So based off your appearance, it's like you're an interesting person. You seem very interesting, intriguing. Like they feel like you're someone who has like plants, a lot of plants in your home. You're someone who yeah, you're someone who may even be like otherworldly. Like you're that attractive, pal, too. Like you may look otherworldly. Like you may look like you once you get alone, you take off your clothes and your wings pop out or something. I don't know, or your halo falls out your pocket. I don't know. It makes me feel like people think that you're hiding something when you get alone or when you go home. People want to know what your home like is like. Just based off your appearance, like, whoa, like if they look like this here, I want to see what they look like in the morning. I want to see what they look like when they, I don't know, cook their food. I want to see what they look like when they clean their house. Like, what does that look like? Because you look very, like, out the box, very wild looking, but you have to do normal human things, right? So it's like people want to see you doing normal things to make sure, like, you're a real person. You see how this, like, and they're in the garden, too. There's a lot of water here. Like, doesn't this okay, if this person was a mermaid, per se, it's like people think that when they leave you alone, you're gonna like jump in the water, like H2O. Oh my gosh, jump in the water and your tail is gonna appear. You know what I mean? It's something where people think that you're not you're not everything you look like. You see this angel here? She's in the she's in the garden. Here's her. Like people feel like you talk to otherworldly beings. That people feel this is what they assume. Just based, like you could like to wear a lot of black or a lot of red. And a lot of, I'm seeing 2-piece sets, like neutral colors, but you like to pop out with like a bam color. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you wear all black, but you got like a red purse, or you wear all gray, but your tie is orange. It's something where it's something like that. Like you know how to color coordinate with your clothes. And what this lets people know is that you're someone who's very fancy, classy, and people know. And that's what I was about to say too with this justice card. People know. You see that face, how it's kind of like half is dark, half is light. If you try and act like you all innocent, you classy, people know you get down and dirty in that bed. People know that you can put them to sleep. This is what I said before the video cut off, I think. But like, people know that you're someone who's like, yeah, you may be, what is that? You're classy in the streets, but like you're a freak in the sheets. Like people know this. Like if you try and be classy, if you try and be like proper and all that, people are knowing. Like, yeah, just based on how attractive you are, they're like, yeah, we already know Pal 2 gonna do it. They gonna do it. All right, Pal 2, that is what I have for you. That is what people assume about you based off your appearance. If you guys enjoyed that, or if it resonated with you, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in another video. Bye. Yeah. Okay, so if you chose this agate bracelet or pile number 3, this pile is for you. This is your reading. This is what people assume about you based off your appearance. And I remember in all of the piles, we had 10 cards, but for this one, we had 11 because I was pulling and this card was hiding behind this card. It was like this. Came out like this. I was like, oh, okay. And I was just like, you know, shuffling out because I said I wanted 10 cards in total. These two came out with this one, so I was like, hey, must be a sign, I have to keep it. Did you guys see how I just nudged this rose quartz over to put the not enough card down? That kind of makes me feel like you, what people assume about you is that, like, based off your appearance, what people assume about you is that you may be someone who's not like into like lovey-dovey type situations. Or maybe you are. I don't know. You may be the type of person where you could have been like a hopeless romantic. Or you could be a hopeless romantic to where you really want love. Or you could be going through a phase where you're not really seeking love. And it's like right here in front of you. It's coming to you. It's something where it's like you stop being a hopeless romantic, or you just finally just stop, you know, caring about love. And here it is. Here it comes. I don't know. Please expect, if you haven't already met someone new, you're about to meet someone new. They're gonna like literally knock your socks off, especially if that first message resonated. Okay. So what do people assume about you? First, we have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the High Priestess upright. Ace of Wands in reverse. Helpful people within the next few months. Don't start. Knight of Cups. And this isn't really a tarot card. It's kind of just like a add-on. It says to all believers, but I took it because I still use that card. As, you know, for obvious reasons. I don't know, it just looks cool. We have the Dragonfly, and the Not Enough card, and the Knight of Pentacles. So off bat, pile 3, what people assume about you based off your appearance is that you're gifted. Gifted in a way where you have to serve people. You see how he has wings on his hat? And I never even noticed that before. This man has wings on his hat. People may see something about you kind of, and I don't even want to say it's like your appearance, like your clothes, oh, it's your eyes, the way your eyes twinkle. No. You have something put on you or put in you. Because we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, where you could be wearing a bag of rags and you could be covered in soot, and your energy would tell it all for people. Your energy would tell on you that you're gifted. It's the way that you stand. It's like your posture. It could be the way you sit, where you stand, the way you have your hands, the way you look. Like you just, like your face kind of looks like you're all about business. I don't know. Like you're not playing around. Like you didn't come here to play. Look, my money should not be wasted. Look, right now it's the full moon. I should be at home, chilling, doing my ritual. But here you are having me here in this mess. I don't know. It's like people don't... I just heard boss. Like people think that you are the boss, you're the manager. When people come into, if you work somewhere, people think that you're like the boss, you're the manager, you're the supervisor, whatever. Like people look up to you in that way. Even if you're not, people are like, you have something in you that allows people to like easily take orders from you. You could say something and people automatically do it because it's like your tone, it's you, like the projection of your voice. You are meant to be leading people. This is what people assume about you, that you're some type of leader, even if you're not. It's like your voice, the way you stand, the way you're all about business, like the way you just don't play. The way you just don't play, like you're in the way that you're blessed because you're wearing it. Over here, it's like she's wearing all white. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And the Hierophant in reverse, that could mean like you don't really play by the rules here. People assume this about you, like you don't play by the rules, you are the leader, but that also kind of means that you are a rebel of some sort, because it's like you're carving your own path in something. When people see you, they assume that you're just doing something different. Like, you see how this path is already curved out here, but he's on the grass. Or is this water? Hey, we're gonna say it's a path for here. It may be water, but this path here is carved out, but he's on the grass. To all believers, people feel like you get what you want, because not even that you get what you want, is they feel like you do what you want, not getting what you want, right? They don't feel like anything is given to you. They feel like you're a hard worker. This is how you look. You could be blessed in a way, but I feel like you had to work very hard for what you have. And I feel like the place, because you're where you're at, is because you are blessed, one, and because you believed that you could be somewhere else, somewhere different. And wherever you are is different than the normal, than the usual, than the traditional route. So this is what people assume about you. People assume that you are going against the curve. Like, you don't care. You don't care what people think. This is what people think when they see you. They think that you don't care what people think about you. You dress how you want. And I'm hearing like some things you may wear, it may be silly. Like, you could like hoodies, or you could wear hats with like wings on them, or if not wings on them, it's like ears. I'm saying like bear ears, some real cute, like, but because you like it. Like, you don't wear things for the hype, you wear things because you like it. This is what people assume about you. You wear things because, oh, I just really enjoyed the way this looked, so I got it. Oh yeah, this was on sale at Target and I got it. Like, and people, I don't know, like, you like, you're very helpful. This is what people feel. You're humble too, because he has his head down here, and you're someone who's willing to serve in this lifetime. This is what people assume about you, that you are a servant of some kind. You're very helpful. Look, helpful people. You're very helpful to people, and it doesn't matter like who they are. I'm hearing like you could even be like someone who is even nice to their enemy, or even nice to people who speak badly on you, or even nice just because. You could just be a very kind, nice like, you just give. You give because you can. You give because you have it. You give because you're blessed with it. This is what I see. This is what people assume about you. I feel like sometimes people may think that you have ulterior motives until they get to know you deeper, and they realize like, oh wow, this is like, I don't know, like, it's like you have people stunned because the way you think to give, the way you think to serve people, the way your heart is big, really, really big. This is what people assume, and I feel like you're the type to have your heart on your sleeve. Wear your heart on your sleeve, and this is what people like, and this is how this is what people assume about your appearance, because you have your heart on your sleeve, right? In your sleeve. They can see that heart bumping. They can see that heart bumping on your sleeve, literally. Like, it's, are you giving that man that, I don't know, it's like, are you giving that homeless man $20 just because? Are you cooking meals for people just because? And are you feeding the neighborhood just because? Like, are you helping this person out just because? Like, I don't know, like, people really question you. Off your appearance, you look like someone who, off your appearance, you look like someone who has been through a lot. That's why I said I feel like when people really get to know you, they see that and they understand why you have such a big heart. But coming off that, it's kind of like, oh, whoa. Based off your appearance, people feel that like you've been through a lot, to where you'd rather just, bless people, bless other people. Not saying like, how can I word this? You're someone who doesn't really like conflict, This is what people think about you. You're someone who doesn't really like conflict, or you just rather not be included in drama, right? You just rather not because you're too busy, helping people out. Helping people who want to be helped out. Let me say that. The dragonfly, the not enough. I feel like you do have true intentions. A little side message: if you cut people off, they understand why. They understand why. I feel like people were intentionally bringing drama, unnecessary conflict in your life, and you left that alone. You were like, on to the next. It didn't change anything for you. It was disappointing, is what I'm seeing. It didn't change your heart space. It was just like, wow, I can't give to these people anymore, and you just start giving to other people. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna just close up myself. It may have been that way for a while, but I see that you went right back to just giving people, and being a very loving individual, caring, loving individual. I see that you're letting your light shine through. What people assume about you is that you don't know how pretty you are. You don't know how handsome you are. I said you could just be humble. You could know. I mean, you know what I mean? You could know, and it's just like, oh, it's no big deal for you. But like, people feel like if they had your looks, or if they had your body, if they had your money, if they had anything that you have. This is like people putting their self in your shoes. And this is their assumptions about like you. Like you don't do enough with what you have. But I feel like you do. I feel like you just focus more on like, I don't know, what you can give. These people are like, oh, well, if I had this person's looks, if I had this person's body, if I had this person's money, I'd do this and this and that. Yeah, They not using that right. But in all honesty, God gave it to you because you knew what to do with it. You know what I mean? So you have a lot of people that are just eyeing whatever you have going on. Like, shoot, if it was me, I would be doing this and this and that. Like, don't nobody care. I don't care. That's why it's mine. What people assume about you is that you are someone who forgives easily. You don't really like to hold on to grudges. You don't like to hold on to that feeling of just being mad. You don't like that. Or if someone continues to make you feel that way, you're just like, I just can't. Bye. Bye. Shoo. Like it's giving me that. Like you don't like that. It just gives you, especially being mad or anything of like anger. If you're ever angry about something, you don't like the feeling. And this is what people can see. People can see that you're not the type to really start drama. They see that you're not the type to talk bad on someone. You're not the type to really participate in like silly games. If someone needs help, you're there. If someone needs like a word of, advice, you're there. If someone needs like a shoulder to cry on, you're there. But if it's like this is what you look like. You look like you don't take no shit. But it's like, hey, I still have a big heart. You look like you very caring individual. I feel like you definitely had to learn a lot of lessons on how and where to channel all this love. All right, Pal 3, that was you guys' reading. If that resonated with you, or if you guys enjoyed it, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. This is what people assume about you based off your appearance. And if you guys are interested in getting a personal reading from me, go ahead and check down below. I will see you guys in another video. Bye.